Alright, time for another van update. We're going to start this one off a little different. I'm going to show you the design of the computer first, and then we'll go outside and check out the van. So here we go. Alright, so as many of you might know, I'm actually an artist for video games. So I know how to build stuff in 3D in computers. So in order to design the van, I mocked up the interior of the van, measured everything out so it's mostly accurate, and started building out the interior. The most important thing about the van was where the bikes go and how they fit with the bed platform. So as you can see here, I built a couple evil reckonings and just put them under the van just to make sure they fit under the bed. And then as you can see, we have the bed platform on top. And it was quite important to me to be able to sit up in the bed, so I had this approximate model of me just sitting up in the bed, and yeah, looks like I fit. So yeah, there's a few other things. So yeah, we've designed some cabinets, some more cabinets next to the beds for storage. We got the fridge here, the stove, the sink, and yeah. This is the front driver's seat, swivels around, passenger seat, swivels around. But the nice thing about designing this is that you can kind of see how things will kind of work. So I kind of animated how a lot of the stuff will work. So for example, this piece here, that will be something like Yuka's desk. And it's a little bit far away from the seat, but I think in real life it's actually a little bit closer, just because we changed things a little bit once we actually went to build the van. Under here we have the propane can. It'll eventually be in a sealed box, but we wanted easy access to it. So basically we had a hatch open this way. This hatch, basically we had to open this way. So that will also double as a table on the outside, just so we could probably have like dinner out there or whatever, that kind of thing. What else we got here? This is my desk. The idea is that I wanted to fold up pretty big, but I'm starting to think now that I might just have it permanently in this space without doing the fancy folding stuff. Probably the folding stuff is just a little bit too complicated for our needs. So one thing you'll notice that when we actually go to look at the van is that the design has changed a little bit. For example, like this piece actually goes like this now, just because we wanted to have a little bit more space for the bed. And then these shelves are actually, in the design it's actually 3 high, but once we get to the van it's actually 2 shelves high, just for simplicity's sake. So yeah. But anyways, let's go out and then have a look at the actual van, and you'll see it looks fairly similar to this, but it's a little bit different because when you actually go to build stuff you realize, oh, that doesn't quite work, or that's too small, that's too big, kind of thing. So yeah. Okay, we're outside now. It's kind of raining, but yeah, let's check out the van. Hi, Yuka.
Hello.
Time for a van tour.
Cool.
So let's start with the counters. We actually have 2 counters now, but there's one supposed to be here, but it's not there right now. But so we've got this counter with a stove, 2 burners, which is kind of nice. No propane yet, but we'll have a propane can down there in a sealed box. And then we've also got this sink, which actually works. Oh yeah. So cool. And then that doesn't drain yet, but we'll have a gray water tank down here later on. There's a water pump, and then yeah, just wired straight into the faucet. Another huge thing we got done by a friend of us, Ken Sato. He is an amazing woodworker, and he built these beautiful frames for us out of cedar. And they smell really nice, like cedar. But obviously all the windows are curved. Every corner needed a curve on it. So that's really difficult to do. And on top of that, every window's curved this way. So he was like, it was really hard to do, and he's quite an expert. But yeah, he just did a really nice job. So the reason it stops here is because there's going to be the counter here later on. The other nice thing he did was after he finished, he made this beer holder, the 6-pack holder, and it's got a bottle opener on the side, and he even put my logo on there. Yeah, check out Ken Sato's Facebook page and Instagram. He does really good stuff. So what else do we have here? So this is our little laundry hole here. So we'll just be able to throw in our laundry through this hole. But obviously the hole is too small to get it out, so when we want to get it out, we'll just flip this open and we'll just pull the bag out, kind of thing. So yeah. And then also obviously we've got this mattress in here now. So this is actually our old mattress from inside the house, but it's a queen size mattress. And it fits pretty good. The only thing we had to do is we trimmed off this bit from the back corner there. And then yeah, obviously once we get a cover on here and stuff, it'll look like a real bed. Another major thing we did was now we've got these cabinets up here. They're all a little bit off right now because they don't have latches on them. But once we get latches, it'll clean up a bit. Yuka has also been working on the paneling, and so yeah, you can see on the back doors there's paneling there, which looks pretty sweet. And she's also been working on all the paneling to go around these window frames, which is a lot of work because it's like really difficult to get this shape exactly right. She's been doing a great job. So I'm sure you've noticed we've got lights as well now. So we can dim them front and back separately, which is nice, or dim them all together. And they're just little LED lights, really nice. We've got the ceiling in now, it's painted. We've still got these little seams here, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to cover these seams. Another thing that's working now is the fans. So now the fans work. You can set them to auto turn on and reverse the. You can reverse the direction it's blowing, so in or out. We've also got this door in here. So now we've got some shelving stuff. It'll be kind of like our pantry. And we've also got this fuse box here, so all the 12-volt stuff is running through this fuse box. And then also Goal Zero reached out to me and gave me a pretty nice discount on this Yeti 3000. And basically this is just basically a giant battery that'll do 120 volts out here. So it'll do 1500 watts AC out and then 3000 watts surge. And obviously it has the USB out. And then right now we got 12 volt going and all the other extra stuff. And then it also has a NPPT controller, which is for the solar. The solar's not plugged in right now because it's at 100%, but it'll go in here. And basically what this device does is it cleans up the voltage from the solar panels because it can vary a lot, and it charges more efficiently. So, and then we can also charge from the van through here and from a wall plug through here. So far this thing's been working great. So I mentioned solar. It's kind of raining outside, but let's see if we can take a quick peek at the solar. So yeah, as you can see, we got solar panels up here. They're flexible panels. We chose flexible because it's a little bit more stealth, less visible. And yeah, it's 4 100-watt panels, so it's about 400 watts. And so far, the max we've seen out of it is 270 watts coming from it. So that's not too bad. Apparently the flexible ones aren't quite as efficient. And then obviously they're not going to be aimed directly at the sun. Some people will put a tilting device on the roof that allows the solar panels to be angled towards the sun, but we just prefer to keep them more stealth. So, all right, and then the last thing we've got going is, so the water had to come from somewhere. So we've got this water tank here now. And so this is like a 25-gallon tank. We've tied it down here, and then we've put these beams here just because the tank will bulge when it's full. And the other thing we did is we just put a little drain here that'll allow us to fill up our camelbacks and stuff. So yeah, that'll be super handy. And this bit is the breather. So basically when you drain the tank or fill the tank, the air has to move in and out of the tank. So this will just allow air to move in and out of the tank, and then when the vehicle moves, it kind of sloshes around. So you don't want it sloshing out of this vent hole. So you just kind of put a hose going higher, and then that will hopefully prevent the water from sloshing out of the tank. And then we've got a little plug here for the fill hole. The very last thing is that Yuka has put all this paneling in here now, so now you don't see too much bare metal and that kind of thing. So, but anyways, thanks for watching. Still a bunch of stuff to do, like we still have to do propane and do a lot of painting and lots of little trim stuff. But yeah, it's coming along, and yeah, this van is gonna be awesome when it's done. Really stoked. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.